How to make Bofrot. Main ingredient is, but Bofrot is the dry one that you mold it, you dry it for it to fry. So now I'm making Bofrot. So you measure your bread flour. This is 5.5 kg, but I'm going to just use 6 tablespoonfuls of the bread flour. Then with this one, I'm going to use 1 sachet of the yeast. If you are doing it during the winter time, you can use 2 sachets, because if the weather is not very hot, it takes time for the dough to cool or to double in size. It's very hot, so I'm only using 1 sachet of the yeast. You can get it from Tesco or from any supermarket. That's spoonful of the bread flour I use. So I'm going to use 3 tablespoonfuls sugar. It depends how sweet you want it to be. I want it medium sweet, so I'll add 3 tablespoonfuls of sugar. Normally what happens is, if you add too much sugar, a lot of sugar, then you need to add a bit more of the yeast, because if you add too much sugar, it takes time for the dough to cool. And then pinch of salt, the dough to cool, just a pinch of salt. You add all your dry ingredients together. The cinnamon, just a pinch, just to give it a flavor, and your butter. Just about a tablespoonful of teaspoon butter, not too much. Then you rub it in. You rub all the dry ingredients together. Alright. Now this is warm water. You use warm water, not too hot. Just medium hot water that you can dip your hand in. You add the water to the mix, to the flour, dry. Don't add too much at a time. Add a bit at a time, then you add your vanilla essence. I'm going to use just the top the vanilla. Then you mix it into bread dough. Now I know I need a bit more water, so I'll add. When you mix the dough, so now I'm going to turn it onto my chopping board and knead it. You knead it like bread. If you are making bread, that means you are distributing the yeast into the dough. You use the back of your palm to knead it till it's soft. You can knead it for about 4 to 5 minutes. Now my dough is very soft and smooth. So you just dust your tray with same flour, and then I'll use my knife to cut the dough to your chopping board like this, or you can even use your hand just to make a small ball. Get the size one day. So you just cut it into small pieces and mold it. You can mold it on
Hey. By just becoming a squad rotation player or by playing second fiddle to anyone at Old Trafford. He believes he's nothing less to prove after 9
So these are the dough, the Bofrot dough, nicely molded. I'm going to cover it with a damp, white, clean cloth and the sun for it to double in size. Or you can also leave it in your oven. Don't fry it in a very hot oil. You fry it in a moderate hot oil. The outside will be brown and the inside may not be cooked. So my oil is not too hot, just medium hot, and then I'm deep frying my Bofrot in it. You drop it in slowly. If you throw it in, it's going to splash hot oil on your body and get a scar. Here we are, our dry Bofrot is cooking, deep frying. The Bofrot is ready. See, it's brown in color. It's ready. So you take it down in your strainer.